Are you looking for the best Nikon cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best Nikon cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Nikon Z6 III. The Nikon Z6 III is the best camera we've tested from Nikon so far. While the Nikon Z6 II is a great mid-tier hybrid camera for its time, Nikon has made some substantial improvements with this newest iteration. That includes a new partially stacked sensor that offers a faster readout speed and allows for quicker burst shooting, as well as major improvements in video features. Whereas the Z6 II falls short of many of its contemporaries in advanced video recording, the Z6 III stands out, with features like internal 6K RAW video capture, 10-bit 4:2:2 log recording, and 4K at up to 120 frames per second, albeit with a crop. Beyond that, you get the fantastic ergonomics and build quality that Nikon is known for, a high-resolution viewfinder, and an excellent in-body image stabilization (IBIS) system. Plus, Nikon's Z mount includes a range of excellent lens options, with more and more third-party options available. Ultimately, this is one of the most well-rounded hybrid cameras at its price point. However, if you're looking to save a bit of money and you don't need the Z6 III's more advanced video features, the Z6 II is still a great deal and one of the best Nikon cameras for photography. Number 2. Nikon ZF. With its retro-inspired design, the Nikon ZF is one of the nicest-looking cameras on the market. But beyond its exterior, which is modeled after vintage Nikon SLRs, it's a very impressive digital camera with some of Nikon's latest tech. That includes a new processor and an improved autofocus system, along with Nikon's most effective IBIS yet. Though its ergonomics are more photography-oriented, with dedicated shutter speed and ISO dials, the ZF is also a surprisingly capable video camera, with 4K 60 frames per second video capture and internal 10-bit recording. If you like the vintage styling of the ZF but prefer something cheaper or more portable, you can opt for the Nikon ZF-C instead. This entry-level model naturally doesn't have as many of the features found on the newer ZF, as it uses an older AF system and lacks some of the ZF's more advanced video capabilities. However, it has the same internals as the Nikon Z50 recommended below, making it a stylish beginner camera for photographers and vloggers. Number 3. Nikon Z5. The Nikon Z5 is a great choice if you're looking for a more affordable full-frame camera. It's one of the best entry-level full-frame cameras on the market, though its relatively low price comes with some trade-offs. Most notably, it has a max burst rate of just 5 frames per second, and it isn't intended for advanced video work, with heavily cropped 4K recording and limited internal recording capability. Still, if you're primarily interested in photography, there's a lot to love here. Like other Nikon cameras, its ergonomics stand out, and despite its entry-level price point, it's weather-sealed to protect against dust and moisture. The camera's high-resolution sensor captures excellent image quality, and on top of that, you still get a large high-res EVF and IBIS for more stable handheld shooting. The higher-end Z6 III is your best bet if you're looking for a camera with better video specs or faster burst shooting. But if you want full-frame image quality on a budget, the Z5 is a tempting choice that'll leave more room in your budget to invest in lenses. Number 4. Nikon Z50. If you don't need or have the budget for a full-frame camera, an APS-C model is a great way to save some money and some space in your kit. Nikon has several excellent entry-level DSLR cameras, like the Nikon D5600 or Nikon D3500, more on that down below, but the mirrorless Nikon Z50 takes the cake for cameras under $1,000. It's one of the best Nikon mirrorless cameras at this price point. While it isn't the most portable APS-C option on the market, the handling, build quality, and features are all excellent for the money, and it's still more compact than full-frame alternatives. It's even weather-sealed, giving you more peace of mind when shooting outdoors. Inside is an excellent 20MP APS-C sensor that performs admirably in low light, and the camera can shoot at a respectable max burst rate of 11 frames per second. Topped off with a solid autofocus system and 4K recording at up to 30 frames per second, it's a capable and well-rounded entry-level camera. Number 5. Nikon Z30. Though it's Nikon's first dedicated vlogging camera, the Nikon Z30 is a great contribution to the slew of affordable vlogging cams on the market today. With a relatively portable design that doesn't compromise on the ergonomics that make Nikon cameras such a joy to handle, it nicely rounds out Nikon's entry-level mirrorless offerings alongside the Nikon Z50 and the Nikon ZFC. Unlike those models, which are pricier, it doesn't have a viewfinder, so it's less versatile for photography. However, it uses a similar sensor, so image and video quality are comparable. In addition, you get vlogging-friendly features like a fully articulated touchscreen, a large video recording button, and a stereo mic on the top plate that sounds surprisingly good for a built-in microphone. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't have the best battery life and can struggle with overheating during longer recording sessions in 4K, but if that isn't a deal-breaker, this is a great budget vlogging cam. Number 6. Nikon D3500. While the Nikon D3500 is very basic, it's one of the best Nikon cameras for beginners. The simple controls and intuitive user interface are great for those just getting started, and it's relatively portable for a DSLR. What makes the D3500 stand out among beginner cameras, though, is its unique guide shooting mode, which guides you through the basics of photography in simple, accessible terms so you can learn the ropes as you go. Besides its simplicity and ease of use, the camera has an amazing battery life and punches above its class for image quality, thanks to an excellent APS-C sensor. There's a wide array of native lens options available, including full-frame FX lenses, making it easy to upgrade your kit as your skills improve. Overall, this is an excellent starter camera at a reasonable price, especially if you can do without 4K video and blazing fast burst rates. It's been discontinued, though, so you'll likely have to buy one second-hand. Number 7. Nikon D780. Although mirrorless cameras have overtaken DSLRs in popularity in recent years, the DSLR still offers some benefits, from an unbeatable battery life to a lag-free optical viewfinder. If you're interested in getting an old-school DSLR but still want the latest camera tech, the Nikon D780 is among the best options. Though it sits below the pro-level Nikon D850, it's a great choice for pros and hobbyists, combining DSLR and mirrorless technologies to give you the best of both worlds in a sturdy DSLR body. Uniquely for a DSLR, the camera borrows its on-sensor phase detection autofocus system from the original Nikon Z6 when shooting in live view mode, giving you a more adaptable autofocus system for both photo and video. That, along with an incredible battery life and excellent ergonomics, make this a standout among DSLR cameras.